Welcome everyone to part 2 of my impressions playing Warcraft 1 for the first time. In the first video I detailed my first experience with the Orc campaign, and for this video I'll be playing through the Alliance campaign and further analysing how the game plays 32 years on. Let's get started. I'll be quickly skipping over mission 1 and 2 as they are basically the same as the Orc missions, which is fine as they act as tutorials for the player to get to know the faction. I'm playing the remastered version of Warcraft 1 which adds numerous quality of life features and overall isn't too bad for modern audiences. However, my biggest issue with the game is the pathfinding. Troops will struggle to get through narrow spaces together or end up going completely opposite directions to get around terrain. The workers are by far the worst though, as they will often bump into each other and get in each other's way, making it slower to build up resources. Additionally, they will even trap each other in if you have accidentally built the base poorly. The pathfinding isn't too bad for a slower paced RTS, but I can imagine in online or custom games it can get very frustrating. As I was recording this video, I just realised that the Alliance that we all know in World of Warcraft hasn't actually been formed in the story yet, and it is literally Orcs versus Humans. It really feels like I've gone far back in time. Playing through the human story, it seems like the two campaigns mirror each other in terms of level design and overall story, which unfortunately makes it less exciting to play through again. However, in Mission 3 we are ordered to destroy an outpost in the Swamp of Sorrows, which has me wondering if this is the same base we set up in the first mission in the Orc campaign, which would be an awesome touch. Fourth mission, we enter the Dead Mines again to rescue Lothar. It's a lot easier than the Orc version as the clerics are amazing healers and there's a lot less enemies. This level made me realise that all the human soldiers have the exact same voices, which got a bit repetitive in the maze-like level. I didn't notice this as much with the Orcs, but maybe that's because they have more entertaining and goofy voices. The remastered version goes a long way in making the units easier to see and clearer to spot each one. Unfortunately, the original graphics are too low detailed to easily differentiate each unit in a large group. The level design has definitely aged the most in this game. The campaign scenarios almost entirely mirror each other with a few differences, and with the Orc and Human units being functionally the same, there's little gameplay variety or faction uniqueness. Two campaigns less interesting, as you're essentially repeating what you have already done with the same units, but they look different. On a more positive note, the music, graphics and overall ambiance of the game is amazing, and whilst the story is simple, I love how the two campaigns intersect and overlap, rather than two linear and separate campaigns. It feels good to work your way through the ranks as you start off as a low-ranking soldier, and as each campaign progresses you eventually become king or war chief. As you the player improves, so does your character in the game. After now completing Warcraft 1, I would say it's a solid RTS game, but wouldn't personally recommend playing through both campaigns. But if you wanted to see how it all started, before the monolith that is World of Warcraft, it's definitely worth playing through. Thank you for watching, and I hope you stick around for my next video where I'll be playing through Warcraft 2.